Now picture this, mommy and daddy being played by two little girls. And in this setting, we cooked, we conversated with one another. Our dollies were our kids that we were raising. We laughed. We did everything that a man and a woman would do. So in our minds, we were raising kids as two quote unquote women, and we were running a household. If this is your first time here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You will not, promise, you will not want to miss these uploads, okay? Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, okay? All right. So, yeah, we're going to jump right into this video. Let's get it.
AB on the track, yeah.
I knew I was gay when I was in elementary school, and we would have sleepovers with my friends and we would play house. Now picture this, mommy and daddy being played by two little girls. No deep voices being expressed, both wearing dresses, and neither of us having this being shown as an example in our home. Meaning both of us had heterosexual parents and both of us grew up with our parents. Yet this was still natural for us to do. I mean, it just felt normal. And in this setting, we cooked, we conversated with one another. Our dollies were our kids that we were raising. We laughed. We did everything that a man and a woman would do. So in our minds, we were raising kids as two quote unquote women, and we were running a household. And the thing about it was, our parents knew that we were playing house. And two little girls playing mommy and daddy. And this wasn't odd. This wasn't foreign. This wasn't a no-no. We disciplined and spanked our dollies or our quote-unquote kids. And after it all, we even slept in the same bed together. Now, the part our parents didn't know was we hunched, we touched, we explored. Because as little girls, I'm not speaking for all, but I'll just speak for myself. At any given rate, this still felt normal, not weird, you know. Moving forward, as I got older, I did develop an attraction for boys, and I even dated, boys. Had a boyfriend. The thing about dating a boy was that actually felt weird for me. The kissing, the touching, the conversating, as far as the dating. Now, as a friend, that was the easy part. But not so much in the state of dating. By middle school, I was totally infatuated with the shape of girls. It had my attention because we were developing. by this time. I had become more in tune with my attraction for the same gender. And believe it or not, that felt normal for me. It felt right. Even though I still was attracted to boys, I never really quite carried a sexual attraction for boys. I just kind of was like, ooh, he's cute. You know, like I loved Roger from Sister. Marcus Houston from the group Immature. Like, oh my God, even still to today, I think he's like one of the most handsome guys ever. You know, I just think he's very attractive. But I think attraction and beauty or whatever is just that, you know. I just think being attracted to what's beautiful is just, you know, that. I don't think that has anything to do with a gender per se, you know. But there's a difference when you are choosing to pursue someone and it be based on a sexual attraction. And that was never quite what my attraction toward guys was. Even though I've been married twice to two guys, it wasn't because I had a sexual attraction to them. It was more about acceptance. But yeah, for guys, for me, it just never really quite hit home. Where with the same gender, it felt like home. It felt right. I mean, it was never awkward. You know, it was just never like that ooh moment. Even though I was married twice, I always made it a point of matter to let it be known that I had an attraction for females. I think that is very important to be honest. Even though I didn't even know that I would one day end up with a female, I thought that I would end up bi or just, you know, living my days with a guy and just always, I don't know, just hoping, wishing. I never quite thought that I would have been able to muster up the guts to leave behind what was acceptable to my family over my own desires, and society for that matter. But I did. I mean, here it is. My first marriage was completely about being accepted and, of course, wanting to get away from my family. Then the second one, being able to dive a little deeper into my attraction for females because I was able to kind of explore, myself more so. So I was, kind of able to, be in a more bi state. But I was kind of moving more so toward my own desires for my heart. And then I was able to kind of move completely out of that zone of being with a guy altogether. I completely started to live for me at the age of 24, and I never looked back. I knew I was interested in girls when I was little. I knew I was not interested in boys when I was very, very young. My first kiss was a girl. My first hug, my first intimate moment, my first everything was a girl, and it just felt like home. It's as crazy as that may sound, but it was. But I knew. But at the end of the day, nobody knows better than you, even through all the suppressing and the denial. But that's my time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the vibe of this video. I really wanted to put something out there that would help somebody along their way, on their journey, who might be struggling. Yeah. So always remember, no matter who you love, you are valid. You are worthy of love. You are a beautiful soul. Live within your truth. See you next time in the next video. Peace.